Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night or good night, wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. How you all doing out there today? Well, as the title says, today was my birthday. Yay! And 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 it's actually my birthday is actually, for me at least, is almost over. It'll be in about just over an hour and a half. It'll be over. So, and I really wanted to do a live stream on my actual birthday. So here we are, and I just thought I'd do a live stream to wrap things up. So, and here we are, and I've already got my first party guest here in the chat. Hello to Snortapoopas Cuber. Oops. Oops, get that back. Try that again. Snortapoopas.com. Ah! Can't do it like Pudgy can. And or Raymond. Happy birthday, Dalek. Good to see you, Snorty. Hope you've had a good day. I've had a Well, I gotta say, overall, my birthday was quite good. I think it could have been better, but it's it's not the worst birthday I've ever had, but it's not the greatest either. And I did get to have go for a very nice meal, which I recently got home from, which is why I'm starting this so late. But excuse me, but never mind. And I just got back to the cave from playing games with Bear Gang. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hello to Susan Eckstein. Good to see you. Happy birthday, darling. Thank you very much, Susan. I don't think I've seen you here before, Susan. Welcome. Well, anyway, as I was saying, I just recently got home from going out with a very nice meal with the family, and I had this really delicious pizza. It was called the I think it was called the Tri Gusti. It was like the place we went to was it's like a proper Italian place with doing lots of proper Italian style foods, and oh man, this pizza was gorgeous. It was really delicious, and it was quite a big one too, because it wasn't your traditional round pizza. It was actually more I guess you could say it was more elongated and a bit more oval shaped, and it was on this wooden and it came on this wooden board rather than a plate, but still it was very well cooked. The toppings were good. It was delicious. And I also had some garlic bread with some which had melted mozzarella on it. That was very nice too. And also had a drink called a strawberry lemonade. Which was different, a bit different than what I usually have. It was very sweet, and and nary a pineapple in sight, eh? Exactly, Snortapoopas. No pineapples there at all. No, thank you. Right, seeing you on other channels and chats. Okay, well, glad you could come in, Suzanne, or Suzanne. Forgive me if I said that wrong. And then after our main courses, we each decided to have we all decided to have dessert, and I had what the menu. I had a very nice chocolate cake which came with this. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember what it was called. It was some kind of quite thick Italian cream and a couple of raspberries on the raspberries as well. Lovely. We did have and I actually did, and then after the meal we did, we did have, my mom did buy a birthday cake. Well, considering everything we ate while at the restaurant, we decided to save it for tomorrow, so I could, which I think, because we all ate quite a lot at the restaurant. That's basically what I had for the evening meal. And as for everything else, I can say is my birthday started off really great over on another live stream. I was a guest on last night over on King Dolphin TV, my good friend Raymond Feliciano's channel, and doing his this Just Cuz stream that he does every week, and he held a little birthday celebration for me, which was great, which was really great. I appreciated that so much of him. So that was a great way to start my birthday. And then after that I went to bed, and not much happened for most of the day after that. I did get a couple of very nice birthday cards from a couple of friends and relatives of the family. One card came from Australia, from my aunt and uncle. That was nice. And also I got, what else did I get? Oh yeah, my mom. Oh yeah, I also got a present. I got this quite nice new jacket that my mom had bought for me. So that was nice. Like I said, I kind of wish my birthday had happened on a different day of the week, because I'm not really a fan of Sundays for certain reasons. I wish it had happened. Kind of wish it had happened on a Wednesday or something. That would have made it better. But happening on a Sunday. Sunday is basically washing up day here, so that's. So I had to sort that out. But overall, my birthday wasn't bad, and now I'm here with all of you. Let's see what's happening in the LMFAO. Any good prezzies? Well, I just explained about the jacket snort. So I thought that's about it, really. I mean, although my mom did say she'd give me some. She did say she'd give me some money. So there's that as well. It's the time of year is everything for birthdays. My poor boy gets robbed every year. His birthday's December 26th. Oh dear. Oh no, that's December 26th. Oh dear. That's not so. So he gets all. So he gets all of his. So he gets all of his presents and things on Christmas Day. Oh dear. And you throw him a summer birthday in July. Oh, that's nice. At least he can. At least you allow him to enjoy something of a proper birthday. He missed Christmas by an hour and a half. Oh dear. He was that close to his birthday being Christmas Day. Oh dear. I don't know if that's better or worse than than it being on Boxing Day. Oh dear. Well, if you're American, that's what we call December 26th here in the UK. We call it Boxing Day. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, Americans, the Americans, you don't have a special name for December 26th, do you? And hello to Pleasant Valley Picker CA. Good to see you. Happy birthday, darling. Thank you very much. PvP, hello. Hello. But Boxing Day in Canada too. Well, of course, because Canada is still technically a territory of Britain, so that makes sense. And hello, hello, Raymond. Happy birthday. Thank you. Great to see you, my friend. No, we don't. Okay. Americans don't have Boxing Day. I didn't think you did. No, we don't, but I'm familiar. You're familiar with Boxing Day. Yeah. You call it Boxing Day. Okay. So in America, it's not Boxing Day. It's just simply. It's not Boxing Day. It's just simply December 26th. Hello, Snorted Poopus, Dalek everyone. Your cake was yummy. Well, yes, thank you, Raymond. Rub it in. well, anyway, and you're Canadian. That's what you know about Boxing Day. Oh, right. You're Canadian too. Okay. Over here, it's get your butt back to work day. Oh dear. So as soon as the minute for you, the minute Christmas is over, it's like okay, back to work. Oh dear. Well, I can't relate. Well, I don't think we can relate to that because Boxing Day is still a day off for us. Canada is not a territory. We're a member of the Commonwealth, but even though the monarchy is technically head of state in its entitlement. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, right. A member of the Commonwealth. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. Hang on this. Excuse me a sec, folks. I'm just gonna get in touch with somebody. Let's see. Hang on, live, right? Sorry about that. Oh, speak of the devil. Hello, Potato Raven. Good to see you. I just messaged you. Have a great day, Dalek. Gotta run. Okay, Suzanne. Good. Thanks for coming in. See ya. Right, Boxing Day is the day Bob Cratchit has to get back to work, or Scrooge will fire him. Right. Okay. The Queen signed our Constitution back to us in 1982 with a ceremony with then Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. Pierre Trudeau. I see, right. Okay, mate. All right, hang on, folks. I'm just gonna send out a link to somebody here. Yeah, link me. All right, yeah. Don't worry, Potato. It's on its way. There you go. All right, there you go. If anyone else out there would like a link, please ask. Just ask, and I'll post that to you.
Hello.
Hi, Potato.
You want to laugh? Turn on the names. See what Maxis did to me.
All right. Just let's just get rid of this. Oh man. Emergency comfort food.
That's a Genshin reference. Your essentially your voice character in the game Paimon. Your character technically bullies her, right? And he constantly refers to her as emergency food and a one-stage comfort food.
I see. Right.
There's the dialogue option. Hey, Jet Sparks is asking, can he join? Do you want me to show him the link?
Happy birthday, Dalek. Could you link? Is it? I don't know if I don't think I haven't. I don't think I've spoken to him before.
You have. He's been on my channel with you.
Oh, right.
Jet Sparks.
Well, you've got the link. You've got the link. So if he wants to, now you send him the link if he wants to come up. Sure.
Yeah, yo, Jet Sparks, check your DMs, buddy. But yeah, no, there's so Paimon is there's this dialogue option that I thought was hilarious in the voiceovers, right? Like Paimon is like, oh my god, look at this house. I'd love to live here up in Fontaine, and it's like, don't worry, we can get you a nice little house. Yeah, like Paimon says, because she's tiny, she floats around. She's like, really? Yeah, made out of clay with underground heating. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. Carrots, mushrooms, beef stock. Basically, he's joking that it's going to make her into a stew. This is all in game.
This isn't
fanfic or memes. This is literally quote from the game.
Wait, sorry, which game?
Genshin Impact.
Oh, from Genshin Impact. I see. Wow. That That's hilarious.
Another line that I thought was really funny was some of the gods are done with each other. They're just completely over each other. There was a war, and like this big dragon done loads of tentacles and everything, and there was a god standing there. You'd expect him to give a big epic line, right? Like it was,
Right.
yeah. No, it went so dramatic. Oh god! And there was one mission where it's like this guy is like pretending to be human
Mm-hmm.
and failing at it. He doesn't
Right.
know how money works.
Oh
Ask me
dear.
what he's the god of.
What's he the god of?
Money.
No, what?
Yeah, he doesn't know how money works. And then he's like, because as the god, he could reach out his hand and create the money. And then when he takes human form, he's like, I really should have created myself a stockpile. I'm going to go and live in the bank. And he goes and lives in the bank.
Oh no. And looks like we got our second guest for the evening here. So say hello to Jet Sparks. Good.
Hey, Jet Sparks, how are you, man?
Hey, how are
Good
you?
to see you.
Happy birthday, Dalek.
Thank you. How are you?
You having a good Sunday?
Oh, I'm good. I just got back from seeing The Creator. It's a really good film, and I will say, I actually gladly say if there's actually a movie that made me actually want to hate America and hate Western civilization, this film is it.
Oh, okay.
Because again, I know this film is more or less a war. It's more or less about a war. It's more or less about a war about AI, and I mean the war is the backdrop for a part of the plot of the film.
Yeah.
But it's just, I mean, just seeing all of it, it just like it scared me. It just made me so sad. I mean, when I saw it, makes me thought about that line from Fallout 4: "War never changes, and it's devastating, especially because well, if you see the movie, you'll just understand a little bit more. But it's really good. It feels like a book. Feels like a book just came to life, even though I don't think it's based off any like source material. Gareth Edwards did a great job with this film.
Well, I know it might be scary, but we need something new other than like superhero movies. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. This is another great film. This is great. I mean, other than that, I'm gonna say this. This was just as sad to watch as, say, Sound of Freedom. I had seen that movie. I didn't do a review, but I just showed that I had gone to the cinema, as you call it, and saw it. And I also saw, and I recently last month I saw Grand.
Hold on, what do you call it in America?
We call it theaters, movie theaters. I know a normal like stage theater is like just like play.
Funny thing, Dalek, you're going to get a laugh out of this. Dalek, in the UK, there's the Theatre Royals.
Oh, before hang on a second, Revan. Before you go on, I need to.
Hello, happy birthday from a fellow Dalek.
This is about a PKCA, so it's constantly.
Fuck it, why not?
And then he says, anyway, need to go. Just want. Whoops. Hang on. Come on. Anyway, need to go. Just wanted to pop in and give birthday wishes. Bye all. Okay. See ya, PvP. So you were saying, Revan?
Revan's here. Okay, we're all going dialogue. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, after I saw your knife, I said, screw it, why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check where my audio's coming from.
Looks like. Oh, hang on. Looks like.
There we go.
Raymond. Looks like Raymond wants a link. Sure, Raymond. I'll send you one.
So, Dalek, you know the Theatre Royals in the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've still got them here, and I'm like, why? Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, Spark, good going on the game on Friday. That was a fucking laugh.
Okay, Raymond, just I've sent you the link. Please come in anytime.
Oh yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, I get there are some. The only town I know of with a weird name is Lizard Lick, Kentucky.
Yeah. That's fucking. Yeah, Dalek. I messaged you, but you didn't see. We did a fun stream on Friday, where I had a list of 65 weird place names in America and did a quiz for all the guys. And some of the places, PP, Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh my, PP. No way.
Yeah, Max actually drove through it.
Yeah, a lot of those towns were in. A lot of these towns were all in Ohio or North Carolina,
or Texas for some fucking reason.
And Texas, yeah, and Texas.
So what I'm thinking about doing when I'm in America is trying to find weird little product, like making a few shorts, but trying to find like weird product names. Jetsrex, where do you think we should go? We're looking for some weird.
I would not know. I wouldn't really know. I mean, most of the places I've lived are pretty normal places, at least.
Oh no, I mean like
hang on just a second.
Groceries, like
hang on,
Walmart.
Hang on, guys, just a second. I just need to do this here. Let me introduce our fourth guest for today and my good friend from King Dolphin TV. It is Raymond Feliciano. How are you, Raymond?
Hey, babe. I don't know how to speak dolphin.
Celebrate.
There
you go.
Hey, Raymond.
Fellows, all eyes commence laughter.
I think that episode where with Clara Oswald made the Daleks
Lord multiply. I have the rabbit to prove it.
Hello, Doctor. It's me, Davros.
I
still think that bugger anthology
Can you hear me?
videos are
barely.
So
your audio.
We can hear you.
We
can hear you, Raymond, but only just. What's going on?
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you're going through the same thing I did. When I came in, my audio was going through the webcam instead of my headset.
Yeah. I've just started to notice that a little bit. StreamYard seems to be acting a little weird because the last couple of comments I've clicked on to highlight them, it seems to highlight really a bit kind of slowly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you heard that accident.
No, we didn't.
Hello.
Hey.
We can hear you, Raymond.
You
can
sound
you hear
like
us?
You're in a fishbowl.
Oh, he's gone.
But that episode with Clara and the doctor where it's like, I'm sorry, exterminate, help me, exterminate, save me, exterminate.
Wasn't that the beginning of series 12? That one.
Yeah, but I think
I know which episode you mean.
Because some of the Daleks could actually be screaming for help when they're actually shouting exterminate.
Yeah, I don't know why they put that in there. That was just beyond weird.
It's called Sad Bait. It was popular back then.
It was no. That's one of the things I just didn't like about that episode. It was too weird.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay. How you doing, Raymond? Can you hear us now?
I can hear you. How about you? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you better now.
Okay. I don't know what happened. It's probably StreamYard.
Definitely StreamYard. StreamYard has been drunk of late. And another thing is, if you look at another app while you're on StreamYard, it's a robot. So if Dalek sent me a message, and say on my live stream, and I'm reading it out, and like just like Dalek say, hey, I have to go in 10 minutes, but I sent it via Discord. Or is having a complaint or something, and it's like, hey, read it, immediately starts roboting. Yeah.
Well, that's not good. What the hell's going on?
StreamYards is drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk. Let's see. Well, I guess it does seem like it, doesn't it? Like
Oh yeah.
Like how it is being kind of right now it's being a little bit, just a tiny bit sluggish.
I wonder if there's something going on in StreamYards, if there's an influx of people using StreamYards.
Right.
That's possible. It might be being overwhelmed by sheer numbers or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think more and more people are adopting StreamYards every day, and we also have other ones that are just like it.
Don't forget that with the success of Rumble, people are streaming via StreamYard there, which also adds numbers to StreamYard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you have premium, yeah, you can actually add custom URLs. And I think I was on briefly with Tim Possible, and yeah. Again, I think he's thinking about just going exclusively to Rumble. And I know one thing: some of these streams now, I don't think even then they're trying to do these call-in streams now, where you can pop in like near the end where the stream, like the last 30 minutes. And I'm not staying up for stuff like that. Flashcast is doing. I think the Jack Show tried to experiment with it. But I think that video, that last Jack Show, got privated by that Star Wars girl, because they always have a rotation. I think Kelsey is also he's like broken ties, so now it's just the Jack without a K now. But who are they going to get to replace him? I'm not sure exactly what was going on, but I think maybe Kelsey is like pissed off now that Anna is now officially engaged to her boyfriend.
But you should be happy for your friends. Like, look at that. When he learns to read, we'll all be happy for him.
Yeah, well, here's crazy though. I know. Here's the thing. Yeah, I know my friend Bear64. I know he can't read, but I don't fault him for it. Phil TMNT on the other hand, how can he be college educated and yet he can't read? It's like paradox.
Well, Phil TMNT can barely open doors.
Oh man. But also another thing though, I still think when I did my own little like open mic stream courtesy of his inspiration, I put a little joke at the beginning of every episode, or at least moving little ones moving forward, was just a clip from SpongeBob from the Fry Cook games where it showed them trying to do that deep fry pole vault thing. And yeah, Phil was obviously Patrick and he messed up.
Well, excuse me. Happy birthday, Dalek.
Thank you, Raymond. How have you been today?
Oh, not too bad. Cleaned up our pond. Went to take my music lessons. I got some other business I had to do. And I kept looking and said,
"Your audio's fading away." Your audio there when you were talking after the pond faded away.
Oh, not again. StreamYards.
Like, what you should do is go to YouTube, go to Dalek's link and listen to it, so you can actually hear your own audio, see how you're sounding.
Okay. But then there's the lag, and it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. There is that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I thought I'd come on by and say hello and happy birthday and chill out.
Well, thank you for joining us, Raymond. You're welcome. You're of course welcome anytime.
All right. So sorry to interrupt. Continue on.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I'm thinking about either this Friday or maybe next Friday because I'm taking a bit of a break from doing the true crime. That much darkness is starting to get to me. I'm just taking a break from it.
Understandable. But I mean, yeah, if you cover these horrific topics, I know, yeah. Sometimes you think about some of the stuff. I mean, I've watched Coffee House Crime, and I always keep thinking about that. The one thing with that dude who was obsessed with Amber from Danny Phantom, Randy
Oh
Stair.
God, yeah. No, the one that sticks with me. I'm not going into details. Is the man who got rid of his wife and 2 kids because he wanted to not be married so he could be with his girlfriend. You know the guy.
Good Lord.
I don't know who it is, but seriously, just the idea that people want to just sabotage the solemn vow between themselves and God is just horrible. All because he obviously wasn't getting any love, any intimate loving from his wife. I mean, whatever happened to communication? I mean,
That's the thing, he was getting intimate loving from his wife. His wife, when he murdered her, was pregnant. Right?
Oh my God, that's even worse.
Dude, I'm not going to tell you what they did to the bodies.
I can only imagine what person could do something like that. There seems to be a consistent pattern with some of these true crime stories.
This made history with what he did.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, you don't need to know. It's stuck in my head. I'm not going to share it. It's not one of those. I've seen it, so you have to. I'm not doing that. I'm not even. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, let's we can talk about this stuff that's more comedic, or do those those weird game shows that during what was that thing, that site, that in browser game website that we played, that Jackbox TV.
Well, we can't do Jackbox because of a weird audio thing, but we can do Cards Against. If we get a couple more people to join us, we could easily do Cards Against Humanity.
We tried to do that before, but we didn't get very far with it because I
Dalek.
I would have gone with a simple would you rather story. I mean, I've always found that fascinating about all the crazy things you can come up with would you rather.
Yeah. There one of the ones I got, I don't know how, but I just thought this was my dumbest answer ever. Someone's like, you can have superpowers, right? But but people put weird restrictions on it. And
I think I saw that on Instagram. It's I actually came up with some pretty interesting ones, but all the other responses for some of these always referred to bodily leakage from the back.
That's what mine referred to, and they got 5,000 likes on it.
Oh boy, that's really weird.
You can fly only when you have diarrhea.
That is disgusting.
Jeez. Exactly, but that shows how really effed up people are. But I mean, some of the ones I have, if you can fly, I say if you can fly, but you can only fly about a few feet off the ground.
Yeah, I saw that one. Another one I saw was you can fly, but it's slower than walking.
And also
that is lame. Why the hell? Why on earth would you want that?
Flying and lame. Why the hell is Voldemort flying, which is slower than apparating?
Who knows? But what do you think is another thing, like teleportation?
That's one of my all-time favorite superpowers, being able to fly.
Yeah,
I would love to be able to fly.
Yeah, me, it's teleporting, but if there was a weakness to teleporting, I would say, I leave copies of myself behind every single time I teleport, so there'll be infinite numbers of me. Every single time I teleport, I just leave a copy of myself in its place.
That's a cool idea. I like that.
Actually, more interesting. Or there's one guy I saw that said, I need to find that post again. Yeah, infinite energy. But my response was, Yeah, but it gets relief, but you go thermonuclear when you get angry.
Every time you teleport, you forget where you had just been.
Oh, okay, that's a pretty good weakness.
If I were to have a favorite power, it would be matter transmutation. Change one element into another. Change air to
that would be awesome. That would be so cool.
Each of us gives a superpower, and the other ones gives weird restrictions.
Okay, I'll go first. Super strength.
But your legs are weaker.
Good one. I would say for me, if I had super strength, but yet, oh wait, another one I think I saw is that I wish I could be immortal, but yet you are immortal, but you're more sensitive to pain, so you feel everything. But yeah, you are immortal, but you really will feel everything. If you get hit by something, you're gonna feel it 10 times, tenfold.
You're immortal, but you remember everything.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, no. If you're immortal, I mean, yeah, you would that's kind of like a given that you would live a long time and you would see a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one: shape shifting, but you have to stay in that shape for an entire day.
Oh, that's a good one. But here's the thing, though. What I came up with for shape shifting was, yeah, you can shape shift, but you can only shape it into really ugly people.
Oh man.
Nah.
Yeah, that much fun. So yeah, if all those ladies out there who want to shapeshift and turn into, like, say you want to turn into Taylor Swift or Ariana Grande or any Victoria's Secret supermodel, yeah, no, you're gonna be shapeshifting into some random person.
I know Dalek will love this one.
No.
Shapeshifting, but only as plushies.
Yeah, or like that girl from Sky High, where you can shapeshift, but you can only shift it into a guinea pig.
Yes, I love that movie.
That's a very so you'll only be useful if you can crawl into small spaces. That's the only way you'd be useful.
That's kind of like being able to. That's kind of like being an animagus in Harry Potter.
Being Peter Pettigrew.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Peter Pettigrew, as we know, can turn into a rat anytime he wants.
And also, the author, she turns into a beetle.
That's right, a beetle.
What's her name? The news reporter?
Rita Skeeter.
Rita Skeeter turns into a beetle.
Yeah, but like I said, though, the same thing goes with with Mystique. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. Did this? I'm not sure. I can't remember this happened in the movie, but it did happen. But in the book, Hermione traps her in her beetle form in a jar that's unbreakable, so she's completely trapped.
So
she transformed.
That actually led to a thing in the books where Rita Skeeter, after the Battle of Hogwarts, wrote a story about Harry Potter, right? Basically saying that it was all his fault. Hermione then sent Rita Skeeter simply a jar with a note in it saying your new home. Rita Skeeter, the next issue, issued a retraction.
This blonde reporter lady from Goblet of Fire. She only appeared in that movie.
Her.
Yeah, she's more prevalent in the books, Jet Sparks.
She's a lot more prevalent in the books. We don't
exactly.
In the movies, we don't see her again after Goblet of Fire.
Hermione is actually psychotic in the books. She picks her up in the jar and starts shaking it.
Yeah, so I mean, again, you see that again. And the thing is that Hermione maintains her very curly, messy hair throughout the entire book, and of course, you want to not go into that whole thing about saying that Hermione is not like you know what, because it seems like everyone seems to. I mean, I saw the trailer for that new movie by Taika Waititi, and it's like, yeah, I saw some people. Obviously, they were laughing at it. It's like I'm sitting here as a person of color, and I'm just sitting here groaning. I'm sitting here groaning at it.
But you see, the thing about Taika Waititi is when he got the Star Wars contract, he laughed. Now he's lost the Star Wars contract. After this statement, he laughed and said, I'm going to destroy your mythology. And he lost the contract.
Oh boy. Oh no, he sounds like he's a perfect fit because it's not like it's not like Ryan Johnson hasn't already done that. Kathleen Kennedy pretty much shepherding all that from happening.
Here's the thing though about that's an interesting thing. Kathleen Kennedy has announced all her projects with no dates. Now I was talking to my friend Samir, right? And Samir he does a load of indie stuff, but he also has studied professional filmography in college. And he said that this far along, when you're announcing a program, if you're not announcing dates, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I figured that. And the same thing goes with, darn, I can't believe he actually asked Natalie Portman if she wanted to be in a Star Wars movie. And like, she said, I've been in Star Wars. I played the mother of Luke and Leia, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
It's like that mofo probably never even saw the prequels at all. And I mean, again, same thing. He's an annoying jerk that obviously looks like he just got back from Coachella in freaking Free Guy.
Ryan Johnson stated, I'm good at starting, but I don't know how to finish a script.
Okay, let me put my camera on so I can do this.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh boy. As a writer, I seriously want to put my boot up his thermal exhaust ports.
Yeah, so Sam Witwer was talking, and he said that there's a load of stuff in the works with Dave Filoni, right? But Natalie Portman was talking, and someone said to her, would you be interested in coming back to Star Wars at a party, right? She said, oh, I'd love to come back to Star Wars. And I'm going to say it to Dave Filoni's credit, he turned around and said, hell, you're not a Jedi. You can't be a Force ghost. And everyone who remembers you are all dead. So how can you come back to Star Wars?
Wait, who's he saying this to?
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
I don't know.
She was.
She was Padme. She was Padme.
She was Padme. Right.
Yeah, he said there. He said that there's like no way for her to come back because she's not a Jedi, so she can't be a Force ghost. So like, and everyone who remembers her, like for a flashback, are all dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, we already know. Yeah, Bail. We already know, but Bail Organa's dead. Her family are all probably dead because the Empire probably bombed Naboo at some point.
Her family are alive on Naboo.
Yeah, but they're under like strict control because I'm pretty sure they installed a new queen that's obviously more friendly to the Empire.
Yeah, well, but post Empire, there's a king on Naboo or a queen, depending on when you're talking about. There's either king or a queen, and
I remember seeing the politics of Naboo from the Darth Plagueis book.
Yeah, but like one of the people they were talking to was Padme's brother, and he mentioned his two daughters. So Luke and Leia have have cousins.
Yes.
I feel bloody old. So I'm going to share a picture. Do you remember Dalek guys? Have you seen Logan?
Wasn't that
the Wolverine movie?
Who was the guy who played Wolverine? What was his name?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Wasn't that his last time playing Wolverine in that film?
It was meant to be. So I'm going to show you a picture of an actress, and I feel bloody old. Okay? So you remember the little girl in Logan?
Not really. I never watched it.
Jet Sparks, you remember her?
I haven't seen Logan, but yeah, you talk about the little girl who played X-23.
Yeah. This is her now. She's going to be in Star Wars Acolyte. I feel old.
Huh. She grew up.
She was
grew
a
pretty
little.
fast.
Wait, she was a little. She was just a little girl in Logan, and now she's all grown up.
Yeah, she's 18. She was 10 in Logan. Logan was 8 years ago.
Wow.
Damn! I feel old.
What
time flies? What time flies?
And
Damn.
it's my. Funny we're talking about this on my birthday.
I know.
Yeah, well, dude, dude, relax. I'm not sure how old you are, but I'm gonna be 30 in next February.
Oh, you guys are all children.
Oh, you're you're actually slightly younger than me. I'm now 32.
Screw you! I'm 35.
Okay.
You really want to know my age?
Yeah, but guess what? These people say, yeah, we're the demographic that aren't wanted anymore.
You don't have to tell us, Raymond.
I am twice your guys' age.
Wow. Okay.
Well, just about. Yeah, I'm
so
twice.
You're what? 20?
You're about my. That means you're about my dad's age.
Probably.
So I forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah. So did anyone ever watch My Wife and Kids back in the day?
I barely remember that show.
No idea what that is.
Who did it star again?
One of the Dwayne brothers.
Oh, okay, I see.
So the little girl in that, her name was like Posey Parker, right? She grew up and the girl's a homewrecker.
In real life.
In real life, yeah, she's a homewrecker. She got pregnant from a married man. Posted it all over Instagram.
Surprise.
Crying out loud.
Yeah, the whole world is so screwed up now. I mean, like I said, I still believe in the idea of marriage, but guess what? Not a lot of people are very well marriageable nowadays. I'm actually glad that I know I'm gonna say it out there, everybody, but I'm still glad I'm a virgin. So yeah, I'm gonna be a 30-year-old virgin, but at this point, I don't care.
But you see, here's the thing: a lot of the people who are marriageable, will put it like the ones who are out there. It's like you don't need a man. They're
being told by feminists who have been scorned by. I know we're probably gonna. I'm sorry, Dalek. We're gonna probably get you like. I don't want to get you deleted off YouTube.
No, we're not.
This is supposed to be a
I'm sorry. Celebration.
Yeah, let's change
It's supposed to be a little celebration, a little party for the end of my birthday, and it's turned pretty depressing. What the hell?
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, let's stop now. Let's stop. Full stop. Let's go back to something more positive.
Yes, positive. So what did you get for your birthday, Dalek? The inquiring minds want to know. What did you get?
Give me a second here. Okay. What did I get for my birthday? I only really got two presents really. I got a couple of I actually talked about all this at the beginning of the stream, but I'll say it again.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch it.
I got a couple of birthday cards. One from a couple of friends of the family. I got another one from my aunt and uncle who live in Australia. I got one from my parents.
Nice.
So that was nice, and I got a couple. Not much in the way of presents, but I got a couple of little presents from my parents. I got these these little white chocolate bars.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's like something vanilla white chocolate. They were very nice, and I also got a new jacket from my mom.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's actually very, very nice. And
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when I'm looking at things, I'm getting tired of like getting like I'm getting tired of getting like themed T-shirts. I just want plain I just want normal plain clothes.
Yeah.
I'm getting so tired of getting them now, and I got more of those type of shirts that I know what to do with. I probably want to consider giving them all to Goodwill if I can.
But
you can't go wrong with a nice logo T-shirt.
Yeah, like I'm looking at like for the end of the month, I'm meeting up with someone, and I'm looking at stuff, because I'm getting like a brand new Evo because I haven't seen them in like months, if you get me, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, like none of the stuff I'm getting have like decals on them anymore. Thing is about me and decals, I have to resist. I still have that bit of goth in me. Yes, Dalek, I was a goth. You can laugh.
You've got some what? You've got some
Yeah.
goth in you.
Dude, I was totally a goth, man.
I don't believe you.
Dude, every single thing I owned up until last year was black.
Oh, seriously.
Dude, I had on one time on one arm I had 3 rows of spikes.
You with spikes on your arm.
Yeah. Like if I can find a pair, I'm looking for a good pair of black.
Okay, all right. If you can show me these spikes, please do.
No, I don't own any. There's no photos of me.
Oh, so it's that old, huh?
Say that again?
It's that old. Those pictures are that old, huh?
No, I don't take photos of myself.
Gotcha. But you're getting that.
No, but yeah. No, but like what was these? These were like what? I was wearing these up until I was like 25, so about 10 years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, like my music is still the same. Like one of my favorite bands. Well, not bands. I don't do bands. I do songs. One of my favorite songs is "The Sound of Silence," the metal version.
Oh, from Disturbed.
Thank you. That's the name of them.
Or was it Linkin Park? No, I think it was Disturbed.
Disturbed. I absolutely love that version. Like there's a guy I follow Dalek follows him. He does a lot of cover songs. He did one from a show that I love called Hell of a Boss called Candy Crush.
Are you talking about Caleb Hiles or
yes.
Or the other guy?
Caleb Hiles.
Caleb Hiles.
He done this song called Candy Crush, right? Where the original song was not done by Keisha. The speaking voice was Keisha. The singer was someone else. There's a lot of confusion about that. It was a sound-alike, if you get me, right? But that was done. It's a beaty like song. But when he does it, just sounds wrong. Oh, Dalek, they've announced Has-Been Hotel. Finally. Official announcement.
Really?
Yeah. Amazon Prime, January.
Oh, I see. Well, that's nice to hear. It's actually getting some official recognition. That's good.
Yeah. Hell of a Boss is still going absolutely amazing. Did you ever watch it, Alec, after I sent you the link?
Unfortunately, no, not properly.
Yeah, I'll link it to you again into your Discord.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's for anyone Jetsparks, have you ever seen Hell of a Boss?
No, never, not even aware of it.
It's one of the most popular Indiana animated shows at the moment. Won a bunch of awards recently. Basically, it's set in hell by a load of incompetent imps. It's hilarious.
Yeah, the show is actually literally set in hell, but
yeah,
all the demons and they are demons, right?
Yeah.
All the demons you meet, they're all incompetent jackasses.
Like the king, like there a load of them that they meet, like everyone, no one has a good backstory, but they all made this joke because a load of the furries were fawning over Luna, right? She's
who is
what?
Adorable. Luna.
Dude, so she doesn't really speak in the new season because the voice actress has been busy when they were recording. They didn't have as much money as they're going to have for later seasons. They're working 4 seasons behind, if you get me. Right?
Right.
She said that you're going to love this. He brings Luna in to get her booster shot, and Luna just starts making all puppy noises.
Oh, no way. Oh.
Yeah.
And I think I need to address the chat a bit because I've had a couple, because there's been a few chats here. Snorted Poopus says the knack of flying lies in the knack of flying lies in learning how to throw yourself at the ground and miss. And hello to Words and Pictures. Good to see you. Many happy returns to you, darling, for everyone on your celebration day. Thank you very much. Snorda, hey buddy, hello Dolphin. Do Daleks have birthdays? Well, this one does. What do you give a Dalek? What do you give a Dalek as a prezi? Like Dalek cake. You don't blow the candles out. The candle blows you out. Oh, and hello to Wendy Trauma Warrior. Hi, Wendy. Good to see you. Happy birthday one last time. Oh, thank you, Wendy, very much. Good. Hope you've had a good day. I think that's the chat. So that's everything in the chats for now.
But,
so you were saying, Revan?
Yeah, but I absolutely love like Hell of a Boss. A load of the characters are absolutely like weird. Like there's this guy, and he was on the phone, and his boss was like really flirting with him. He just he takes the phone because it's really weird what he's saying. You don't hear it. He's just like looks really shocked. Puts the phone in a blender, blends the phone up, drinks it.
Wow, no, really? He puts the phone in the blender, blends it up, and drinks it. Wow. Yes. Oh, that's... Why have I not watched this show?
There's so his daughter, Stolas has a daughter, right? And she gets all fed up, and she goes to Earth because Stolas broke his promise to her in one episode, and everyone has to go looking for it. And so I take it everyone here hates sitcoms.
I'm not a big fan of them.
Say that again, King Dolphin?
I am not a big fan of them.
Neither are the writers, because they have one of the characters show up onto the set of a sitcom, which the house is actually done after a Modern Family, and they end up burning the sitcom down.
Oh God, I hate Modern Family.
Yeah, so do the writers. Oh, Dalek, you're an anime fan, yeah?
Of course I am.
Yeah, the voice of Stolas has actually been in a load of animes.
The voice of Stolas?
Yeah, has been in a load of animes.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So any I might know?
I'm going to get to IMDb. Hold on. I'm a potato. I have to roll around my keyboard.
Okay.
Bryce Pinkham.
Rice Pinkham. That's the name of an anime?
That was like a recipe for something.
doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go to his cameo because he has his stuff there. Cameo.
Looks like. Okay. Wendy says, "Can't stay. I'm cooking dinner." Okay. Okay, Wendy. Well, thanks for dropping in. Then she says, "King Ranch casserole." Okay, all right. Yeah. Yum.
Take care,
Says
Wendy.
Raymond.
Take care.
Take care and stay safe, everyone. Okay. Yeah. You too, Wendy. Have a good night. Have a good dinner.
Hold on. There's another guy who's been in Zootropolis, Dalek. He's been in that.
I've seen Zootropolis.
Yeah. Let's see. I know you've seen that. I don't know who he's in. Okay. Because I now actually have the voice cast. Brandon Rogers is he plays Blitzo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he's been in. He's been in a load of like black comedies and things like that.
Right.
But it is honestly like a very the voice of Luna, Sword Art Online too. She has been in Magi the Magic Kingdom, Capolin, Seven Deadly Sins, Dora X, Your Life in April.
I've been meaning to watch that one for a while. Your Lie in April.
My Hero 6, Corey Twin, Blue Period, Magic Record, Demon Slayer.
He was in Demon Slayer.
No,
awesome.
she was in Demon Slayer. She was
sorry.
Yeah, she was the Spider Demon in Demon Slayer, and she was also Daki.
Daki,
Did you see the new Sailor Moon Super S?
I don't really watch Sailor Moon.
I know. I'm just going through it, seeing did you know anyone?
It's never aged well.
They made a new one, dude, and it's fucking weird.
Well, that's Sailor Moon, in a nutshell.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter.
Which version? The
2011 series.
The 2011 redo of it.
Yeah, you see that one?
I've seen the original, but I've been meaning to watch the remake.
Yeah, she's in the 2011 series as Pukonda. Anime names are weird. She's in Persona 5 the animation. She's have you seen Arcane?
That series that was on Netflix. That kind of cyberpunky series.
Good show. That's actually being renewed for a second season.
Again, sadly, no, I have not seen it. I think I'd like to though. It does sound. I've heard a lot of people say it's really good.
Yeah, Barb keeps screaming at me to watch it. Okay. But yeah, no, so she's so that's Luna in Hell of a Boss. who's a huge anime actress.
And there's a scene in Hell, and there's a scene where she actually whimpers like a puppy. Aww.
Yeah, there's a running joke with her. Now that so in the first episode she kicks a pram, right?
Rise.
The same imp whose baby got kicked in the pram by Luna in the latest episode got run over by Fizzarelli while he was going for a run with all of his dogs, and then she got flattened by something.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, Dalek, I gotta get going. Glad you had me on. And,
Nice to meet you, man.
Happy birthday. I hope the day continues to be well for you. And hope to see you next week.
I'm thinking of keeping the stream going till at least midnight.
Okay.
My midnight here, because that's in about half an hour from now, so that's like the proper end of my birthday, and then I'll see if I feel like wrapping the stream up there or keep going a bit longer. So, but thanks for coming on, Raymond.
You take care, Dalek. Take care, Potato, and take care, Jets.
You take care too, Raymond. See ya.
I'm going to share my screen. Okay. This is a gift. This is literally from the show.
Let's have a look here. Oh.
She's asking her dad for stuff, but yeah. Then
literal puppy dog face. That is so cute.
Yay, murder! That's what she literally says. She goes, "Yay, murder!"
Yay, murder!
On that note, you guys take care.
Later.
See you, Raymond.
I absolutely love her. Millie, hell of a boss. She is absolutely psychotic.
She sounds it. Oh, why have I not watched the show?
I've linked you only 3 times. Jesper, do you want to link to it?
I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
You want the link to the show I've been talking about?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll send it to you both.
Well, maybe I should watch it tomorrow.
I mean, like, you can literally binge it all from their thing. Like, there's episode. Episode 1. Season 1 has 8 episodes. Season 2 has 6 episodes so far. So I mean, you could literally binge it all.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I could easily watch all of that tomorrow. Yeah, I could binge watch that. No problem. I used to. In fact, that's something I've been thinking. I need. That's a habit I need to get back into. I need to, because there was this thing I used to do with a friend, with a certain someone who I used to be friends with. I'm not friends with anymore. But there was a certain thing we used to do was what we'd choose 2 shows and we'd watch 5 episodes from each show, and then for that day, and then we'd talk to each other at the end of later on, and discuss what we thought of those episodes. So that's 10 episodes in all each day. I think I need to get back into doing something like that. So.
Oh, hey. I just found out Night of the Living Dead was released on this day 55 years ago.
See, darling?
Cool. Wasn't that the
nice things do happen on?
The original.
That's the original black and white film, isn't it?
Yes, and also it's public. And also
it's
public domain now too.
Yeah, it's been public domain for many years. It actually became
in
public
2025,
domain.
Mickey Mouse is going public domain.
Yeah, but we already know like they're not gonna let go of their precious intellectual property. I mean Disney pretty much rewrote the laws on copyright.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
They're
right. They won't let go of. They won't let go of Mickey. No way.
Or he should be called Ricky the Rat.
Ricky the Rat.
Let's not go into hating Disney. I'm sick of all that.
Yeah, we all are too. I know. Sorry, I just want to make that.
I'm just going to say the fact, but this isn't hating, so don't get confused. Do you know why he's actually called Mickey Mouse?
Why?
The actor Mickey Rooney knew Walt Disney, right?
Oh.
Yeah. And when he was designing Mickey Mouse, he was like staying close by where he was working, and he's like, "Yeah, I need a name for for this character." And he's like, "Hey kid, what's your name?" Mickey. And he's like, "I like
that." Yeah, ironically enough, Mickey Rooney would actually star in the Disney Channel original movie Phantom of the Multiplex.
Yeah. I've seen that. That was fucking weird.
Yeah, and the thing is, the theater manager was the Phantom the whole time.
Yeah.
And apparently I think the dude's the descendant of freaking Harry, who is a freaking descendant of Harry Houdini. How could he have managed to tie himself up and tie him to a wall? He could probably just put himself in a chair and hook himself on a hanger on the back of a door, but tying himself up, he really must know some freaking magic stuff.
I gotta say this. Look, like I said, I'm just sick of all hating on Disney all the time because at this point it just feels like hating for the sake of hating, and I'm tired of that.
Yes, it kind of is. The best thing to do is just ignore it.
And I honestly think not everything Disney's putting out in recent years, not all of it's bad. Some of it's still pretty good.
But so I know a lot of weird Disney facts
a good example I think I found quite recently was a little short they made. I think it came out last year. It's on Disney Plus, and it's a little called Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and it's like even though it's brand new, the way they made it's something straight out of the 1920s. It was perfect.
One of my favorite shorts, Dumpling.
And I've heard, like, I'm not sure, I need to watch it myself, but Elemental looks like a pretty imaginative movie.
Oh, I loved Elemental. I watched that. I watched that recently. Elemental. I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've been seeing it like shoved in my face a few times, and and a few different like people I've been talking about like the actually bigger themes in the movie, and I'm like, kind of sounds interesting.
If you want a movie where it's just where it's just simply feel good from beginning to end, there's a really sweet story and a little bit of character driven what's the
narrative
word? A nice character driven narrative and a bit of conflict. I think the word I was looking for, but instead of a straight up good versus evil kind of thing, I would recommend it. It's a really sweet film.
But you know what one I recommend? Encanto. I fucking loved Encanto.
I haven't seen Encanto.
Dude, you have to see Encanto. Have you seen it, Jet Sparks?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Highly recommend it. It's if any of you are familiar with the Colombian culture, it's like really, really Colombian and set like in Colombia. I'm not going to spoil it, right? But it's a fucking fantastic movie. The
Yeah,
movie
it's the
that
same thing
breaks.
like with Coco. Yeah, like again, movies that are actually do kind of highlight highlight culture is actually are actually all really good. Are actually very interesting films.
This might sound like different, but I'd love to see a Disney Pixar one set in Ireland. We don't see actual good movies.
What about
Ireland.
Brave? Oh wait, no, it's
Scottish.
That was Scotland, not
yeah.
Ireland.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know. There people get the two confused. When I was in America, people thought I was Scottish the whole time. One person thought I was Jamaican. I don't know what the fuck she was smoking.
You don't sound remotely Jamaican.
Apparently to her I do.
Huh. Wait, who said this?
An employee at Walmart is like, oh my god, you're from Jamaica. I love Jamaica.
Oh my gosh.
I just looked at it like,
Lord.
Yeah, well, I know one thing. Given how I sound, I mean, I have a very neutral sounding voice, but everyone,
yeah,
I probably bet people will automatically be surprised. Even people I probably had to deal with on like Twitter or Instagram probably don't even look at my profile, or they say, or again, they're gonna say the most obviously, most obviously R-worded stuff, saying that again. Yeah, how can you think like that if you look like that and you talk and you think that way? Like, bro.
yeah,
Sorry. Go ahead.
Those people who are like that are just like, you just want to hit them on the head with a frying pan.
Oh, in the case of that, I actually have a cast iron skillet. So,
dude, I would love to go over to your place and fucking have a cook off with you. That would sound fucking amazing. I'm going to as someone who loves to cook, Jet Sparks, tell me this. There's a debate going on over my lasagna. Okay? My friends tell me I am making a fancy pizza. Right? So when I make when I make lasagna, I put chorizo and pepperoni on the top of it. They say, by that I have made a highly recommended. Both of you. When you're making it, highly recommended.
I had pizza at the restaurant what we went to for my birthday meal tonight.
Nice. But Jet Sparks, highly recommend it. I'm going to tell you both, when you're making lasagna, cut your lasagna in half, right? Like, so make half a lasagna, like half the portion, put the cheese on it, then put like pepperonis and whatever on it. Then on top of it, put the other half of it. That way you get like lasagna with cheese in the middle, pepperonis, you get chorizo on top, chorizo in the middle.
Oh, that sounds so good. I love lasagna.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
If any of you are in Ireland, do you want a rule of thumb for stew?
Beef.
Irish. No. There's if you're buying it in a place, now you know you're going to get the best one ever. The pot that they make it in. If it is a clay pot, right, like a ceramic pot with stew burnt onto it, it is amazing. There is a place up in Ballina, right, that has a pot that's been used since before the potato famine.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
It's been used to cook meals all that time.
No, just stew.
Oh, just this stew.
Yeah, except for during the potato famine, where obviously you couldn't.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember somebody making every time I put something. There are always people just really creeping on me, really being creepy about my culinary skills and just saying like the most insane stuff about like, it's like, guys, like, will you please stop bothering me with this? It's like, it got really, really creepy. So eventually, and his friend and his so-called friends got in. I actually had to block this. Dude.
That's weird. I've seen your cooking, man. You fucking make me hungry.
Yeah, no, and I'm glad though. I mean, it's just that you learn it's just good thing to have life skills. There are just people who just find it too hard. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. I think cooking is an essential life skill, and plus it'll save you more money.
So they taught it in Ireland after the 1940s, when a load of people were emigrating. They're like, look, we need to teach these lads how to fend for themselves. When they go out to these countries or wherever working, they're not going to be with their moms or dads or their friends, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, we need to teach them how to cook. And since then, Irish schools have been doing home economics.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we barely ever do that. And I didn't do any of that in school. It was career. One of the courses I had to take was sophomore seminar, and even in my freshman year of high school, we had something called career management success. And as far as I can tell, nobody in that classroom wanted to listen to anything, because all it was just everyone was just sitting there doing their own thing and just doing absolutely nothing. And just one day, our teacher just straight up blew up at the whole class.
Yeah, we had a teacher quit during class. We had a guy in our class with Down syndrome. I wasn't in a special needs class. It was a whole weird setup, right?
Yeah.
I did take cooking classes in school when I was still in school. I actually quite enjoyed it, and I remember I made some quite good dishes. What I remember. I think I actually made lasagna once.
Yeah,
nice.
last week I made a real mean chili con carne, and I put it into fajita bowls for me and my mother. And I had a bit left over, bit of mince left over, and I gave it to the dogs. They absolutely loved it.
So great.
My dogs are going to die of gout.
Yeah, but like I said though, another thing that happened, my sophomore seminar teacher, when we were going through exams, I think we had to use the art student classroom. I don't know. Our final exam was just we were basically given a job interview as our final exam. We even had to dress up in suits and stuff like that for this final exam test.
Jet Sparks, I think Dalek had the same experience as I did. In our schools, we have to wear school uniforms.
Well, we never did. In high school, we had to wear. It was mostly just everyone wearing polos and khaki pants.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Revan's right. That's very true for me. It's for me because both in my first proper school and what we would call primary school and secondary school here. I suppose what you'd call elementary.
For Jet Sparks Statue, elementary and high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. Primary. Yeah, like I said, I've been around other places.
I had to wear uniform in primary school and secondary school. So yeah.
Yeah, was it full dress shirt, tie, stuff like that?
Hold on.
Yeah. It was smart. It was smart. It was basically my second. I remember my secondary school uniform. It was a smart white shirt, tie, black blazer, black trousers, even smart black shoes. We had this as well. And in primary school, it was pretty much the same, except we had to wear these gray jumpers as well. So it was with like this. I remember this elasticated black and yellow and black tie I used to have to wear because that was the colors of the school.
Yeah, and I know when I was in high school, our colors were gray, purple, and black. And our mascot was a raven.
And then and also yeah.
I'm sharing screen.
What we got here?
That's my school.
Oh really?
Huh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think my secondary school is either changed into a different school or I think it actually closed down.
So, and that's my school uniform.
Oh, all right, yeah. That's basically the kind of thing I had to wear, and the jumper, the tie, the gray trousers.
Like
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I can assume that's the kind of uniforms a lot of kids in like Irish countries in the UK wear.
I keep joking with my cousin that my school is as impressive than most buildings in America.
And I can incline to agree. Our infrastructure is gotten very, very bad. It's gotten very bad.
A lot of the architectural tastes have gotten very poor since like post World War II.
Yeah, not to mention everyone like the newer generation coming up, they want to just be TikTok stars. Because
that's actually the one. My younger cousins, don't. That's the thing. Like a lot of them, seem to have heads on their shoulders because they're seeing what's going on with like the older ones, the older teenagers, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't want to be like that."
Yeah, they don't want to be like these weird TikTok influencers or whatever.
Yeah. You want to know what, oddly enough, has become really popular of late? Dalek and Nemesis of Eden said happy birthday to you.
Oh yeah, I just saw it. Hi, hello to Nemesis of Eden. Good to see you. Happy birthday. Thank you, Nemesis of Eden.
So
lovely to see you as always.
There's a new thing, a new trend among them that's becoming really popular. It's called a dumb phone. Right? Internetless flip-up phones.
Old flip phones.
I used to have a...
I think I've been seeing that. Yeah, people are using old flip phones instead of having a smartphone.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're doing it because of their mental health. They said, like, having all this stuff, as they literally put a propaganda shoved in their face. They also said having all, like, bullying, having all these videos, like, it's like, your body needs to look like this. You need to do this. You need to do this.
Hey kids, here's the idea. Here's my tips to dealing with mental health. Talk to a professional, avoid social media, and outright delete those apps, and read more books, and actually talk to the people in your lives and hang out and do stuff like that. That'll be better for your mental health and not be distracted. Because again, you have people who are constantly looking at their phones all the time. This is what's going to happen.
I mean, like, the thing is, most of my friends don't live in my country.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing, though. Yeah. Some of these kids are feeling like they get panic attacks trying to answer and order something on the phone. Hell, there are some who probably forget their actual smartphone is actually a phone. They just think it's just easier to text somebody rather than just like call them.
Yeah, so I've seen people like they're like, "Why are you calling me?" Oh, that's adorable.
Good Lord.
Yeah, this is what the world has come to.
Talking about what the world has come to, I need to share this. This is what I want to do when I'm old. I want to be these men.
Oh boy, what we got here?
Whoa! That's awesome. Yeah, RC controlled tanks and maybe RC jets. That's cool.
That is really cool. That is awesome.
I want to do that now. I want to do that. And I love that. Was that an Abrams tank or a Leopard tank?
It's both. Like they had a couple of them.
Sorry.
Hey, nah, man, it's okay. It was over anyway. Jen Sparks, do you watch anime? Like, you a big anime guy?
No, not really. I mean, I've seen Cowboy Bebop. My first exposure to anime was Sailor Moon, And of course, I have also watched SDF Macross / Robotech. I'm not really that big into anime.
So
at least you watched a classic like Cowboy Bebop. I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah. I've watched Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I remember watching all. I also remember watching Pokemon as a kid, Indigo League, and Yu-Gi-Oh. I definitely remember watching those.
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. That was my first. Those are my first exposures to anime, Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and Digimon.
I have an
and things like
Beyblade.
And Beyblade too. Yeah.
I have an anime that might give your grandfather a kick as well if you watch it with him. Right? It's called Girls und Panzer.
Oh, I love that. That's fun.
Yeah.
I love that anime.
Basically, so the premise of it is, in this world, there's a sport called tankery.
And just let me quickly say hello to Wes Cagle. Good to see you.
Hey, Wes.
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for coming in.
So there's a sport called tankery, and all these girls get all these different tanks from around the world. They find a load of tanks. So you get like Panzer, Abrams, all these different tanks, and like they go up against each other fighting it in the school sports, and it's weird and hilarious at the same time.
Yeah, it is. It's cute, it's hilarious, and it's weird at the same time, but it works. That's why it's so good.
Yeah. Hey, Dalek.
I actually need to. I need to watch like Spaceship Yamato because it's basically the same premise as like STF Macross.
Oh, I used to watch Digimon.
My sister loves Enoch. My sister absolutely loves
Gundam
Enoch
Wing,
and
Gundam Wing, Pokemon, Digimon, Slayers are the anime I grew up with. Also Tenchi Muyo and Inuyasha. Pretty good. Okay, good anime. Very good.
Dalek, you watch Girls.
What?
When you were watching Girls und Panzer, did you notice the kind of like scene that they had put in with the characters?
Wait, what scene?
So when they were first going out, one of the tanks got hit, right? And the whole thing vibrated. One of the girls said, "That felt kind of good." Right?
Okay.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, the girl beside her just has the biggest ew.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not need to hear that. That of course,
but it's the girl beside her. Her face is just like ew. There's another girl who's somehow she became the boss of everyone, and all she does is eat potato chips.
Right. Yeah. I remember her.
Yeah, Wes, he loves Girls und Panzer. Yes, everyone does.
Yeah, Wes Cagle says, my first anime were Mac Go Go, and Space Battleship Yamato, 68 and 73, respectively. Okay, and then he says, I love Girls und Panzer. It's a lot of fun. Agreed, Wes Cagle. It's great fun.
Okay, the only thing is, I know obviously the weirder animes are, of course, the harem ones. And
the hentai?
Oh, yeah.
No, the one I honestly had the most displeasure of watching was this one called Rosario plus Vampire.
Oh my god, that one.
There is one year to never watch Jet Sparks. If you hear someone saying it, don't trust them. It's called Boku no Pico.
No, don't watch that.
I don't plan to. Even then, the only thing I actually like about Japan is tokusatsu, but even it has its weird moments too. Because Japan.
Yeah.
Right.
Japan's a very screwed up place, honestly.
Yeah, I know it. People will say they love it and it's awesome. I mean, the person who's a Japanese historian would want to go to places like Kyoto, but I know all the nerds and gamers want to go to Tokyo and Akihabara.
The thing about Tokyo is there people will go, oh my god, it's the hostess club from the animes. You go in there, the girls will start going in and going up to you, being like, "Oh my god, you're so handsome! I love you!" Right? Yeah, people have gone in there. Hold on, right? And they've come out with bills, $25,000.
Yeah, that's basically like that's like $600 at least.
No, dollars, $20,000.
Not yen. Okay, damn.
No, not yet. Like these people, they run up. They're like, "It's all great." Like they get you like top shelf bourbon. They get you like top shelf all this stuff. Like it's there. Like the girls that start hugging you, you're like, okay. They charge you to like $150 per girl to hug a girl or stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, and they're all run by the Yakuza. So you need
of course you obviously think the one with of course you think Miss Boobyzilla is obviously the best one. Obviously, it's just like you got obviously the girl, the dude's obviously pining for the girl with the chick with the pink hair. You got the prepubescent witch girl. You got the girl who's the shy introvert stalker chick with ice claws, and then you got the big boob succubus, and they're all lusting after this one guy. It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty much most.
Yeah, I know it is most. It's most of what all these are like.
Yeah, but this is a real place.
But what irks me most about harem animes is that the guy getting all the attention from the girls, he's always a wimp.
Yes, exactly.
It gets boring. It's so
yes,
stupid.
Exactly. It's not. At least in a Western film, like the dude the jock would obviously be happy to get all that attention.
The reason
for that, but the nerdy dude.
The reason for that is that a lot of the guys in Japan, sadly nowadays, are wimps.
Yes, unfortunately.
There's actually a thing going on over there where if you go to Japan, the girls are so desperate that they basically flock you. Like they're desperate to have. Yeah, the girls in Japan are desperate to have children. The
birth rates in there and in Korea are dropping.
Yeah,
because all of them need to be. No, all of them need to be. No. I'm gonna say it though. And I don't care if he comes after me or not because I don't even care. This guy wants to talk about you're getting out of the Matrix. He is basically living the life Cypher wants to live in the Matrix. Someone who wants to act like he's important. Okay. He's basically Cypher. You know who I'm talking about. Where you see with Nemesis of Eden's comment right there, this next one. He's basically living the life Cypher wants to live in the Matrix.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yes.
Sure, I'm sure he'll be in jail pretty soon. Give it time.
No, it doesn't matter. Look, he's just a rich jerk who obviously made a lot of money, who made a lot of money, obviously being a boxer. He's basically just a rich jerk. That's all he is. He's not giving anything. He's basically adding to the whole thing because it turns out all that stuff he wants to fight it. He's trying to help men raise up. He's actually feeding into that. He's actually feeding into that stuff with that Cam's girl business stuff he's doing.
Oh yeah, no, he's a human trafficker. He's scum.
Yeah, he's actually, and even in all those damn calls or the chatbot things he's also trying to get into.
Yeah.
He's all behind it. He's a mastermind. That's why he's a damn grifter. And again, he even said on his damn Twitter, if you're not driving a damn freaking Ferrari like I am, you're basically a loser. Bro, that must be freaking tease having to fill that thing up every 20 miles. I know you can obviously afford it, but seriously.
Yeah, but not only that, tedious. If something goes wrong with a Ferrari, it has to go to a specialized Ferrari approved garage. So if you're stuck down on the road, like Billy the mechanic can't say, "Oh yeah, I'll change out the fan belt for you."
Exactly the point. I really do not care. I just want something that can get me from place to place. And it's good miles. Hell, I got a Jeep. I got a Jeep Liberty.
Nice. My cousin, he's got like a couple of Jeeps. Favre, has got like a truck as well. A lot of Southern guys, for some reason, it's like every Southern guy's like, I gotta go and get me a truck.
Yeah, my grandfather has one. I know. I think my stepbrother, his first car was a truck. My first car was just like a Pontiac. It was like an old Pontiac sedan. That was my first car. I know my dad traded that one. Helped me trade that one, and I got a brand new one.
What's the joke? Why do people keep joking about Prius that comes with like instead of a it comes with like a lipstick dispenser?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about it. Like I said, I'm just glad I actually just have a car to get around with, because again, if I don't have my car, and I know I'm licensed, but I'm not, it would just feel weird driving somebody else's car, because again, if I wreck it, yeah, I really don't want to have to put somebody else through that, wrecking their car. I don't want to have to put somebody through that if something happens.
Yeah.
Because if I mess up my own car, that's on me.
Like, I don't drive myself, but then again, like, my country's so small, you don't have to.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, some places where I live, I can walk to most places. But I know now that hopefully the weather's gonna be changing soon. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be out walking to places a lot more now, because I'm sorry, I like fall and spring weather more, where it's not too hot, not too cold. But if it's too hot, I'm not gonna go. Maybe at times I'll be fine with walking when it's winter time, maybe. But other than that, it's just like, no, I don't want to waste my time going outside too many times, huh?
Well, winter in America is bloody insane.
Yes, it is. But I think El Nino, I think we might be in for a more milder winter this year from what they're predicting, I think.
Hopefully. Like, I remember last year, Barv lost power when the snow built up on the power generators.
Yeah, in 2021 in Texas. Yeah. I think that was a once in 500-year storm, perfect conditions. It's rare you get snow. It's rare you get snow in Texas.
Yeah, hopefully like the up in like Boston and now where my family live, like they get absolutely covered in snow like for a couple of months.
Yeah, I know snow sticks around up here for a while too, but I've never been completely snowed in, because at least here in Illinois, they're always ready for the snow. They're always ready for snow. People got snow blowers, they got snowmobiles, they got average normal people going out plowing the roads instead of like the big commercial not just the big commercial company, just average people putting plows in front of their trucks and like plowing all the back roads and people pathways. There was somebody on a freaking like snowmobile doing it, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
Plowing like pathways and whatnot. And I've gone out there. I don't get paid for it, but it just helps build character. It's helped me build up some character.
Yeah,
going out and shoveling snow.
Yeah, and also like it helps to build up muscle as well.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's helped out a little bit, but I'm still lifting in the gym always.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, guys. I think I need to catch up with the chat a bit here, and also it is now 10 minutes past midnight here where I am. So which means for me my birthday is now officially over. So I'm now wondering just how much longer should I keep the stream going?
A year.
Anyway.
Hold on, Dalek, just for you.
What?
Happy birthday.
Oh no! not this again.
But you see, the thing is, did you guys know that Thomas the Tank Engine, after his celebrity on the show faded away, Thomas didn't end up too well. Thomas got on a load of drugs, and that. Yeah,
the way the series went, I'm not surprised by that at all.
He didn't end up too well.
No, because seriously, this is something that I feel really feel quite strongly about personally, because Thomas the Tank Engine was my childhood, and and what's been done to Thomas now just breaks my heart. It really does.
Have you seen what they've done to Bob the Builder?
Unfortunately, I have, and that's.
I think I remember watching Bob the Builder.
Yeah,
that's another thing. Another great show I grew up with back in the day, Bob the Builder. I loved Bob the Builder, but seeing what they've done to him now, it's just like, why the hell does every kid show up to be this cheap friggin' CGI crap all the time? It's so nauseating.
Because they can't come up with anything better, and hell, cell animation is just like, it's now a lost art. Everything's all digital now. Like when you look at shows like maybe Spaceship Yamato, Akira, and Macross, those things are so well animated. Tatsunoko did a really great job.
Yeah, what do you think of like Demon Slayer?
I've never seen it.
I've watched. I'm watching like season 4. I'm still enjoying it. Like,
yeah, I think I've only seen like. I'm a bit behind with Demon Slayer. I've only seen like the first season of it. I need to catch up with it. But I really enjoyed the first season.
Yeah, no, Dalek, just a heads up, it may end up making you cry. Want me to tell you what happened?
No, thank you. I'd like to see it for myself.
Okay.
Anyway, let's catch up with the chat here. Where was I? I also. Wes Kegel says, I also like Kantai Collection, another fun anime in the vein of Girls and Panzer. I don't think I've heard of that. And then Mrs. of Eden says, how could I forget Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. I mean, I'm still basically a diehard Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but.
So my friend, when she was growing up watching Yu-Gi-Oh, genuinely thought that he was shouting shampoo.
For who was shouting shampoo? What? Ew.
You know when he turns into Yu-Gi-Oh and he shouts Yamu?
Oh, you mean when he switches between Yugi and the Tam? Like,
yeah, the Pharaoh.
That's
but he also shouts
Yamu.
Yeah,
it's more or less like I think he says your move. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, but
you mean in the opening the opening of the show. Your move. That's
I genuinely thought he was shouting Yamu.
No, he was saying your move.
Fucking hell.
You know
what would have been a hilarious scene? When they went back in time to ancient Egypt and they met the living cards
in the final arc, yes.
Yeah.
And they saw Dark Magician Girl. Imagine if like one of the guys are, oh my god, she's real. Oh my god, she's real.
Oh my gosh. You really have to be such a weeb, dude. You really just, bro.
Oh.
You need to stop with that. Just like, dude, it doesn't even matter. It also kind of shows the idea. Look, I understand that, things are rough, but it's better to just, build yourself up. I mean, again, I know there are plenty of girls that love anime too. So, the best place to... Huh?
What are you on
about? You do know there are conventions that, and there are plenty of girls that attend those. So there you go. Heck.
Yes, I've gone to 10 of them with one.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm talking about all the other dudes who just can't figure that kind of stuff out. I know. I've only been to 2 conventions ever. I've been to C2E2 and I've been to the Indiana Comic-Con. And I know I probably want to try to see if I can go to ICCC in Nashville next year and hopefully I'll be able to meet Paul from the Star Wars guys or Fandomology next year. Hopefully, whenever that's going to be.
I've been to a load of conventions.
That is something, unfortunately, I am severely lacking in when it comes to that. Going to conventions, because as far as I can remember, I think I've only been to one convention, and that was years ago. I think that was like 2016. I went to it. Yeah,
but not like over here. A lot more girls are going to conventions now.
Yeah, or more or less because because they've seen like the DCEU and the DC and the MCU. And I know, but again, you have the minority of girls who actually liked this stuff before it was considered cool and mainstream.
Yeah. Like a lot of the girls I've seen over here tend to go, like, you can tell who's doing that. It's what annoys people. You see them getting annoyed. It's like, oh my god, tell me, like, you're wearing this character. There's a guy goes around with a microphone recording people at Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, some of these characters, they don't even know who they're cosplaying as. They just see it because it looks popular.
It looks cute. Girl, it's like, why are you wearing Harley Quinn? Oh, I grew up watching like the Justice League of Tomorrow, like the animated Batman show. I loved Harley Quinn and I read her comics, like all this. I was brilliant. Went to this other girl. Who are you wearing? I don't know. Just look pretty.
Yep, right there.
It's like, okay. And you see him walking off, like my friend, she wore Sansa Stark. Another one of my friends wore Supergirl. Like she's got a Supergirl tattoo. She, like, this character is her character.
I remember a funny thing with this. Funny thing, when I was at the convention, I mentioned we kept seeing this girl who was who had her face painted green, and she was dressed up like Peridot from Steven Universe, and we kept shouting at her, "Claude!"
Oh.
And she took it well. She would shout Claude back at us. It was fun.
But I know, and that's the whole thing, though. Yeah, there are those people out there, and again, it's ironic that there's also the girls out there that say, yeah, but you're dressing up. You're cosplaying. You're gonna have to expect that people are gonna walk up and want to like ask to take pictures of you.
Oh that's like why you cosplay.
Yeah, but some people just don't. So I figured some people just don't get the memo because it's not. Because sometimes it's not wanted. Because again, there are those out there that fear the whole thing with.
Like, one of the most impressive ones I saw was there was this guy and girl, like they were like a couple that went dressed as like a Jedi and a Sith, right? And when they done it on stage, both of them were bloody gymnasts, and they were like able to do like backflips and everything like that with the sabers.
Wow,
nice. It was I saw a couple that were dressed up as Padme and Anakin. Let me see if I can find that on my Instagram.
One of the funniest things is when you see post-con real life setting in. I went to food for one of them, and afterwards, and Joker and Harley showed up with their bags, and it's like, you get in the car? Yeah, but we have to go to your mom's house and pick the kids up. Can't we just give it another hour? We've been gone from them for 2 days. So real life, them back in straight away.
It is from 2021. Let me see if I can find it.
You want to hear something fucking shocking, dear?
Sorry, I'm not sure how good it looks, but
I'll check your Instagram.
Hang on a second.
No. It's let me think. Yeah, I think it's just got to lower the brightness down a little bit.
Do you want me to put you center so you can see it better?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, it's not the best.
I see him. I can make him out. Yeah, like they do look good, like. But
there's another one I took of like a dude who's dressed up as Beast Boy and Raven. I saw a guy who was also dressed up.
Oh, nice.
There's a random Spartan and soldier from Team Fortress 2.
Cool.
And a guy dressed up as Loki, like vote for Loki.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Here's also Darth Nihilus from Knights of the Old Republic. And one of the members of Daft Punk dressed up. Looks really good. But this kid here, I asked him to do the Crash Bandicoot dance, and he didn't know what to do. Yeah, he's not even doing it right. It's like, yeah, and I also got the Sword of Darkness, and I let this guy dressed up as the Green Ranger pose with it.
Nice.
Again, yeah. So I still have that prop.
Like when I head back to Comic-Con, I'm making my own Mandalorian my own Mandalorian Jedi.
All right.
And I'm going to be adding in like my actual like Death Watch helmet and Darksaber.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm going to be getting a 3D printer and I'm going to be printing myself off armor.
Oh man, I wish I had a 3D print. I wish I had it. That's one thing I wish I had. If I had $1 million, that's one of the first things I want to get is a 3D printer.
Yeah.
So I can make my own props. And I mean, I would love to cosplay at a Comic-Con convention. The only one I feel like I want to cosplay as is Blade, or maybe hell, if the stories I'm writing get published in the future, I would love to see people cosplaying as my superhero characters.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, or just seeing, or yeah, no, just it's good when you see people who are. It'll be great to see when you have people who are fans of your book. And we already know that people. You saw, I think, I like Anime Matsuri. People like cosplayed as Yara in the Rippaverse. I can't wait to get that book when it first one. I just got Isom #2, and I need to. And I want to back Shane Davis's book that he came out with Excel did Game On. I want to get that book. That's something I'm trying to focus on trying to get this month, along with trying to pay all my other bills.
You know what uniform I really, really want? Orville. I really want an Orville uniform.
Oh yeah, the Orville uniform.
Oh yeah, right. The Orville uniform. What kind of uniform? Command officer, engineer, medical.
I'm debating with myself if I was getting one about going as an admiral or going as a captain. Because like I'm getting a bunch of different cosplays and adding them into my channel. So if I'm talking about the Orville, like I'll have a helmet on me, but I will be wearing an actual Orville uniform.
Oh, that would look cool.
Nice.
Thing is, I don't know which one, because the blue does look catchier, but I do like the idea of being an admiral.
Yeah, why not? I mean, an admiral. I mean, being a captain's one thing, but an admiral, I mean, it's like you've got full authority to do whatever you want.
Yeah. You know what I'd like to see happen once in Star Trek?
What?
So you know the way we get rogue admirals and they're usually useless, their plans never work out?
Yes.
What if one of their plans actually worked out and they drop a warp bomb on an enemy homeworld?
Oh,
that's an act of war.
Yeah. Like, as I said, rogue admiral.
That would be a full-on start of a war right there.
Like this is during a war. Like you'd have it said like say during the Second Dominion War. Right?
They should have done something like that during the Dominion War, sure.
Cisco's a war criminal.
Basically he is, yeah.
Yeah, and 404, anytime. If you ever do like these panels, now he's gonna do these open panels once a month, and he has like the three strikes law, and he actually uses that clip when they're playing baseball. And Udo says, "You're gone."
That would be so good.
I've been waiting for you. God. That report was just OFO.
Oh man. Oh man. DS9 was such a mixed bag of a show.
DS9 was fucking amazing. It's the best Star Trek show out there.
It took me. I'll tell you this. It took me quite a few years before I actually sat down and seriously watched Deep Space Nine.
You appreciate it, like, yeah.
I mean, I'd only until literally just a couple of years ago. I'd only seen like, I knew DS9 was a thing. I'd only seen like an episode or two of it here and there, but it took a long time before I actually sat down and properly watched the whole show. And like, I gotta say, it's good for what it is, but it's not. But there's a lot of things about it which just made me think. What were they thinking when they did this?
Are you talking about the transgender Frankie and the lesbian kiss? Thing is, Dalek, hold on.
I wasn't. No, not that.
Okay, but I'm just going to say, for those things, you also have to look at the times, because when those episodes aired, 2 years previous.
No, the whole thing with Dax and that woman and that other woman she used to be in love with as in her past life or whatever. It was Curzon, her past life, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was who was in. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Curzon. It was before that. But yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Seeing Dax and that other woman kiss on screen, that I didn't mind that.
I know that, but what I was saying is I wanted to add historical context why that was kind of important.
Okay.
Right. 2 years previous to when that episode was written, homosexuality was decriminalized.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you're looking back at it through a modern lens, but when you look back at it in context, it's actually really important. So like looking back at TOS when Kirk kissed Uhura. Like now you're like, cool, kiss. Then it's like, shocking. Like Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah. I get it. The whole thing with Kirk kissing Uhura. I get that was a big deal because that was back in the 60s. I fully get that. But
yeah, in like 1990, homosexuality was decriminalized, and then they had the kiss and everything like that. Because when like about a year to 6 months before this episode came out, Ellen DeGeneres came out on her TV show, The Ellen Show, and got fired. At the same time, the Blue Ranger was fired for being gay.
Yeah. You mean David Yost?
Yeah, Billy. Yeah, David Yost. Yeah, he was fired for being gay. It was so that episode was kind of a big deal.
Okay, right. Okay.
But what I would love to see is I'd love to see a captain fucking get mad after like a war.
Right.
I would also try to hear.
We saw, we know Kirk, like Picard lost his cool in First Contact. He got pissed.
Oh, he got pissed.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, with the whole thing with the Borg. Shut the damn shit! No.
That wasn't mad. It's more of, I'd say, a PTSD episode.
Yeah, I mean, again, that was more brought on by PTSD being assimilated.
You could put it that way, I suppose. Yeah, the whole thing with Picard being assimilated like several years before, and now that's affecting him now in this movie.
Exactly. And of course, Lily pretty much pointed it out, even though she said she never read Moby Dick. Captain Ahab has to go hunt his whale.
I never read Moby Dick.
Well, it ultimately ended up destroying him and his ship. And again, it really showed the people of the 21st century are very cultured, especially Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh
he's a very cultured man.
He is. So the thing is, so is Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart is actually trained at the Royal Shakespeare Company, and the hilarious thing is Patrick
and
Stewart,
Ian McKellen too.
Yeah,
they're both
that's where
trained.
they met. Like,
yeah.
The thing is, Patrick Stewart had to get rid of his accent, right?
Really?
He's from the Yorkshire countryside.
Yeah.
Right? Dalek, you've heard people from Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine Picard saying like, "Hello, my lover. Go and fight the Klingons now."
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. Jean-Luc Picard is the most British sounding Frenchman I've ever heard.
Yeah, I know, right?
They literally fucking explained that in Picard. Finally, he was educated in fucking England.
Yeah, he's supposed to be He's supposed to be French, and yet he sounds like he's very British.
I mean, Jean-Luc Picard is a French name.
Yes, yeah, it is. He's a Frenchman.
I would have. Well, he's dead. I would have added in a line where it's like someone would have gone, Jean-Luc Picard. Yeah, he goes, "What's with the accent?" Right? And he just laughs and goes, huh. Yeah, he goes, that was, now I would have put this during TNG to explain it. I would have had like, oh yes, my parents separated and I went to live with my uncle for a while in England. Accent stuck.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this about Picard. You actually hear Patrick Stewart speaking proper French.
And this is in that Picard series.
Yeah, he actually speaks French. Like he's there and he's like says the French for like mother, mama, papa. He like when he's talking about his mother, he goes, "My mama." They actually had a whole mental health thing, like about like Patrick Stewart asked for it because of his dad. Patrick Stewart's father fought in World War II, and he came back and he had like shell shock and PTSD and everything, and he was a very, very different man when he came home. But Patrick Stewart didn't understand that as a child, and his father ended up taking his own life. So he wrote that into Picard season 2 as his mother, and Picard, like Patrick Stewart, ad-libbed a lot when he was talking about his real feelings. He ad-libbed a lot of it, talking about his actual feelings towards his father, because he was on Who Do You Think You Are, and he's like, my father's a dick, my father is like scum of the earth type of stuff, right?
Wow.
Yeah, but he then met people that's like, your dad saved me in the Battle of Gallipoli, your father saved me here, and he's like, my dad did all this? Yeah, he goes, I remember I was being dragged by your father, a grenade went off, I saw your father being thrown 25 feet, he came back and got me, and because like, my dad? Like, and by the end of it, like, Patrick Stewart, like, basically, like, had a breakdown, and he went to visit his dad's grave and apologized. Like, I now understand you.
Yeah, and that's the same thing. The one thing I've always found, the one thing that I think was the most interesting one was Bernie Sanders and Larry David are cousins.
Really?
Yeah, you know how he played Bernie Sanders on SNL. Yeah. Turns out they were cousins.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's like when they found out, I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me!" Like, no way. And that's the crazy thing. I mean, I don't know that much about my family lineage, only other than the fact that I know on my mom's side, yeah, her father was Arabic.
Ooh, very interesting.
Yeah, and I think on my grandfather's side, on my dad's side, my grandfather told me that he has like, and I know, like I said, this month I'm going to an Indian powwow down in Nashville. So yeah, it's kind of like a little small thing to our roots, and I mean, I like going to those places. really liked going to that. I haven't been to one in a while.
Oh, nice. You know what you should do? 23andMe. They'll like set you up with your ancestors. Also, for your Arabic ancestor, you can tell what his father's name by the name Ibn at the end of it.
Yeah, but I know what I said. My sister, my mom. Yeah, she's very close with her brother. She has like she has two sisters and a brother. One of them lives in the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi.
Nice.
But I think now he has to alternate back between those two, and of course I think now he lives in Florida, and I think of course but again, family is still that one element, even though there's always that element of family member, like the spouses of your siblings don't like you or something like that. It's just like that weird, crazy complication.
So do you know Moira Leslie, like Moira Kitty?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and her found out we're related on stream.
Yeah, you're so you're like very distant cousins.
Yeah, we share like an ancestor. It's like she even knew my our ancestor's nickname, the old Prussian. She said his like nickname. She heard the family stories of him. I'm like, holy shit.
Wow.
So yeah. And when I go over to America in August, I meet her daughter.
Aww. That's sweet.
But guys, I'm gonna head off. My friends are booping me, so I will see you later. Happy birthday, Dalek.
Yeah, same to you, Dalek. I'm gonna dip out as well. I think my friend Bear64 is gonna be starting his is gonna be playing Titanfall soon on stream. So
okay, I understand. Well, if Revan's going and you're going, I may as well wrap the stream up now because my birthday is officially over. So I may as well just read for the rest of the chat. Then I'll wrap up the stream. So thank you for coming on, and I hope to see you again soon. So
yeah, you too. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Thank you. See you later. Well, folks, I think this is an appropriate time to wrap things up, and after this very good very good little late end of birthday little celebration stream that I've done here. But I think it's time. I think it is, but it is getting late. So, and this stream's been going for well over 2 hours. So, and both my guests have now gone. So I think it is about time to wrap things up. So I'm gonna just look for the rest of the chat. So let's see here. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was up to you. Nemesis of Eden, you said she was feeling she was feeling the good vibrations. She certainly was. High School DxD is great. I've seen High School DxD, Wes Kegel, and I've got mixed feelings about it. I like the girls in it, but I'm not necessarily that into the story. Or I don't really like the main character. He's kind of annoying. But but my favorite character, and it was definitely Reyes Gremory. She was awesome. I liked Reyes. And then you say, I liked Rosaria plus Vampire. Call me weird, but it was fun. It has one of my favorite characters, Kuruno, Japanese names. Well, if you liked Rosaria Vampire, I'm not gonna hold it against you, but personally, I watched some episodes of that, and honestly, I just dipped out after a bit because it was so over. It was so outrageous. I just couldn't, I've just soured so much on harem animes in general because they're all so samey. And anyway, Nemesis says, if we are talking vampire anime, I enjoyed Trinity Blood. I'm not sure if I've heard of that, Nemesis of Eden. Maybe I have. Maybe I should look that one up. I'm not sure if I've heard of it. And we need to see Andrew Tate, the harem anime. Joking. That would be awful. I don't know who Andrew Tate is, Nemesis of Eden, so don't quite get the joke. Sorry. Wes Kegel says, as for harem anime, 27 is a good one. I think I have seen that one. That one was pretty crazy. 27. I think I first saw that a very long time ago. Excuse me. and then I had a 94 Jeep Wrangler soft top. Had to get rid of it when my twin girls came along. Couldn't fit the 2 car seats in the back seat. Wish I didn't have to, but my girls came first. Well, that's understandable. Well, Wes Kegel, family does come first. And then Noah Savine says, up here in Canada, it snows like half the year. Does it? Well, I don't know whether to. I don't know. I probably feel sorry for you about that. I mean, snows like half the year. Oh man, like half the year. Yeah. That's because Illinois is run by Democrat. Oh dear, the government doesn't give a rat's ass enough to plow the roads. Yeah, I don't really. Thanks for that, Wes Caleb. I don't really do politics on this channel. Anyway, Nemesis of Eden. It's only 5 p.m. here in Canada. You got at least 7 more hours to stream. 7 more hours. Yeah, I'm not going for that long. Sorry. And my bad. I forgot to send my regards. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Wes Kegel. Thank you very much. And then my childhood tunes were Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. The good old days of cartoon violence. Oh, I agree. Absolutely. I loved those old cartoons, especially things like the classic Tom and Jerry and classic Looney Tunes. I love those cartoons so much. I grew up with all the old Looney Tunes cartoons. They were hilarious. I had me splitting my sides with laughter every time I watched those. They were absolutely brilliant. I love those. I will happily watch those. Go back and rewatch those any day over most modern cartoons. They are so much better. Absolutely. Let's see. And love me some One Punch Man. Love the music, story, and animation styles. Plus the character growth is great. Oh yeah, One Punch Man. Now that's a really fun show. It's basically the whole thing is basically a parody on the typical shonen anime story. Like it's like basically what happens after. Ask the question: what happens after the story's over and after the hero has reached his peak and become unbeatable, and and it's really hilarious and also a little sad because poor Saitama. He's so overpowered OP. No one can beat him, and he's really bored of it. We all had a crush on Mai growing up, don't lie. My Valentine, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, for me personally, call me weird if you want to, but my crush in Yu-Gi-Oh! If I had a crush in Yu-Gi-Oh! It wasn't really Mai. It may have been Taya. or heck, the Dark Magician girl, whichever one. And then Wes Kegel says, I got my girls into anime. We used to watch the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya when they were little. They are all still huge anime fans to this day. They're in their 20s now. Oh wow, great! You raised your girls well, Wes Kegel. That's fantastic. And I've heard of Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. I've heard that is really weird. That anime, really, really weird. I've been kind of on the fence about checking it out. Nemesis of Eden. I've been to a number of conventions. I will have to tell you about my amazing encounter with Billy Piper one day. Best celebrity. You met Billy Piper? Oh, I'm jealous. You met Billy Piper. Oh man, I'm so jealous. Well, no, let me tell you, I have a cousin. I have this cousin who lives in Australia, and she's basically traveled all over the world, and she's been to lots of conventions, and she's an even bigger Doctor Who fan than I am, and she's actually met several people from Doctor Who. She actually met Matt Smith twice. The 11th Doctor. She met the 11th Doctor twice. I mean, the closest I've come to that, I did meet at the convention. The one convention I did go to, I met Sophie Aldred and got her autograph. You know, Ace from the Seventh Doctor's companion, Ace. Oh, that was great. I was so nervous when I went to meet her. So nervous. But she was really cool. And then Westkegel says, if I were to cosplay, I think I'd like to be Uzu Sangayama from Kill la Kill. Ooh, and Kill la Kill was awesome. That was a really great anime. I love that. Yeah, that was fantastic. Seriously, the story was the fight scenes were kick ass. The story was great. The animation quality was off the scale. It was just top notch in every way. If anyone out there's not seen Kill la Kill, I thoroughly recommend it. Nemesis of Eden says, I did a Spider Splicer cosplay from BioShock for most of my cons, although I did a Harry Potter and a Charizard cosplay as well. Oh, very cool. Harry Potter and Charizard. Very good. That's very good indeed. Love me some DS9. Okay. And DS9 got a lot better once Worf arrived. Yeah, you can probably make that argument. Yeah. Yeah, I liked Dax kissing her female ex-lover. Yeah, like I said to Revan, I didn't mind it because Jadzia Dax was better than Ezri Dax. Oh, I can agree with that. Yeah, Jadzia was a lot better than Ezri, than the next Dax. Because she was kind of annoying, and she was just kind of thrown in there after Jadzia was killed. Let's see. Well, the British did rule much of France for over the centuries. Okay. Right. Okay. Jadzia is one of my favorite Star Trek characters. Good for you, Nemesis. She was my favorite on DS9. I can see why. I don't blame you. As for my favorite in the Star Trek universe, my two favorites are Scotty and Worf. Cool. Yeah. Scotty's great. Worf is great. Yeah. Let's see. Great minds think alike. And stay amazing, you beautiful beings. Happy birthday, darling. Thank you, Nemesis. Yes, thanks for the stream, darling. And again, happy birthday. Thank you again, Westkegel. I didn't have to even say her name. Yes, it was my Valentine. Yeah. Yeah. And I had a thing for Ishizu Ishtar and Serenity Wheeler. Yeah, Ishizu was beautiful. Ishizu was a very beautiful woman, and Serenity, she was cute, but she was a little. But honest, I don't think I would say I had a thing for her that much because she was cute, but she was a bit airheaded. Plus, we don't really see that much. We see so little of her in the show that she was kind of a nothing character. She doesn't develop that much. But yeah. I mean, she was mainly just there as, you know, as Joey's sister, and who Tristan and Duke went nuts over. The Billy Piper story is amazing. I wish I still had the photo of us, but I let my best friend at the time keep it because she was excited to see the doctor. Can't remember which one. Okay. I mean, if it was Billy Piper, it may have been one of the later modern. Well, might have been one of the modern doctors. Maybe David Tennant, maybe, or Matt Smith. Maybe even Capaldi. I'm not sure. Depends how far back that was. No, Ishizu was my go-to girl. Taya was also someone I grew to really like. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Nemesis. Yeah, and Ishizu. You know, she was beautiful. And she had this air of mystery to her, which made her more appealing, I guess. But I think when it comes down to if I did have a crush on anyone, the first one was probably Taya. But he was an older doctor. Some Capaldi. Yeah, maybe it was Capaldi, or maybe it was one of the classic era doctors. Maybe. Well, folks, I think that's the whole chat read. I've caught up with that. So, and this stream has now hit 2.5 hours. So I think I'm gonna end it here. So I think it is time to wrap things up. So I just got to say do my thing here. So say thank you to Sort of Poopas Cuber, who was the first in and was the first in and he was here for a little while at the beginning. Suzanne Eckstein, who was here. President Valley Picker CA, who popped in for a little bit. King Dolphin T, my good friend from King Dolphin TV, Raymond Feliciano, who came on the panel. That was great seeing him again. And who else was here? And then of course my good Jet Sparks 31373, who came on the panel. Thank you very much to you too. Words and Pictures, who was here earlier, and of course Potato Revan, who came on the panel, and of course you Nemesis of Eden and Wes Cagle. Thank you both for coming in later on. This has been, I think this was quite a good way to wrap up my birthday. And again, thank you all for coming in. And I think I'm not quite sure when I'll stream again or what I'll be doing. I'm thinking of at some point this week. I'm thinking of doing a little tribute stream to the great Michael Gambon, who passed away last Thursday. Yeah, I was very sad to hear about that because, you know, I grew up with him in the Harry Potter movies as Dumbledore, so I'd like to do a stream talking about him. So I'm not quite. So at some point next week, maybe I'll do that. But and of course I've got some more games I want to play. So keep an eye out for those. And so yeah, takes. Game over later on. Yeah, it kind of is. It pretty much is West Cagle and nice rock and rolls. Yeah, rock and roll. Love that, Nemesis of Eden. But anyway, that's pretty much it for tonight. And thank you for joining me for my little end of birthday celebration. But for now, everybody. From the surface of Skaro, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all next time. Have a very good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are, and I will see you all next time. But bye for now, everybody.